Hey, 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 what's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today I've got a very cool and very unique floor plan. I would venture to guess you probably haven't seen a kitchen or a front living setup quite like this. It's the 2024 Wildcat 35FL. Very, very cool floor plan. It's got all the places that you could possibly want to store some, kind of that quick junk where you just want to get it out of the way when you have guests come over. It's got a really nice little hidden pantry up in the front behind the TV. And then again, the kitchen, it's phenomenal. Tons of countertop space. It's even got a little apple juice cooler to sneak in an extra little 48 pack in there. But all the specifications should pop up on the screen. Boop. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button if you guys like RV videos. I'm trying to pump out, a couple of these things a week, no doubt. But let's go ahead and get right into it. Again, it's the 2024 Wildcat 35FL. And drop a comment. Let me know what you think about this floor plan, because I think this one's pretty darn unique. But you got the bedroom in the back. You got a bathroom right here, bedroom back there. Power, like all your slide controls and awning and lights, right as you walk in the door, along with the control for the Suburban hot water heater. So on-demand hot water heater, that is pretty darn nice. But right in the kitchen, check that out. Tons of overhead cabinetry, tons of countertops, and tons of drawers. And again, that little kind of mini refrigerator right there. But I think that is so neat. And it's not on opposing slides, but look at all that space you get because of the disposition there, of the kitchen, the way they spread it out. 12-volt refrigerator, 10.7 cubic feet, so that is incredible. And then you also have a little dinette seating for 4 or some additional sleeping space. And underneath the cushion, they're actually little cornhole boards, which I thought was pretty cool, just for a little extra space. But we're going to start the tour up in the front living, get back to the kitchen here in the moment. Probably going to spend about 15 or so minutes today, but I hope you guys enjoy it. So, like I was saying, pretty classic front living setup with a twist. Behind that fireplace and refrigerator is actually a little hidden pantry, which is always nice. Extra places to put extra stuff. But during your downtime, during that rainy day or maybe the nighttime, you have the ability to sit a lot of people, good homey feel, and watch a movie. Plus you get the fireplace to kick back, relax, and chill. Toast up those buns. You're ready to go. Both slides, just like most front livings, will pull out to make a bed. So you can sleep, 4 adults or a bunch of kids up here. Absolutely no problem. Each side is going to get an emergency exit window there as well. So pull, push, and plop. You can get out in a hurry. They're all also going to be the tinted windows, which I like, along with the accent lighting there above the slides. Just makes a nice ambient glow when you turn off the lights at night, and just maybe sit down for that movie. But yeah, before you get over to behind the TV, you have your recliners. They're the quick reclines, so they lay back nice and flat in case that's how you like to sleep. That's probably what I would do versus the pull-outs, but my wife says it's weird, but I'm a chair sleeper, always have been. All right, so right up here, you get your Summit TV, looking like a 46, 50-inch, somewhere around there. Good viewing area. 30-inch Furrion, which if you're not familiar, will heat up 500 square feet, which is more than enough for this entire RV, as long as you have the airflow to push it through. If you put like a box fan or something and moved it all the way down. But it'll heat up this entirety of this area, no problem, on a day that is pretty chilly. On both right and left, you're also going to get more storage. And I love how they use this front cap. Instead of putting the TV so far back and adding in a window, right here you take this and you open it up. And man, I just love that. Put some of your stowaway items in there, maybe like blankets and, maybe like bedding and things like that. Or, if you're like me and my wife, when another couple comes over or some guests, we're always, scrambling and throwing stuff. We got 4 kids. The house is usually, not dirty, I guess I would say, lived in. But, we'll throw like pots and pans inside the oven just so that we don't think we got dirty dishes everywhere. But, it is what it is. That could be that space. But look at all the floor plan space or all the flooring space up here. Just love to see it. Windows on either side up here, so that way you get some really good natural lighting. You're also going to see you have a little bit of countertop space, USB, and outlet. So you can plug up your devices, maybe do a little work on the road, laptop, cell phone, whatever. You're also going to get a railing to help you get up in and out. Then check this out. So I'm 6 feet tall, and right up here, you're looking at a head height, I'd guess probably about 6'3" or so. So that's nice. You don't feel cramped. But then above the slide, you also get the LED lights, which I just love that. Again, at night, you don't have to turn on all the lights and wake up the guests. You can just let this be a little night light, and it is what it is. Makes for a nice experience. 2 more windows up there, but man, I think the star of the show is this kitchen. I know it's a front living, but I almost feel like they should call it a mid-kitchen because this is incredible. It is not very often in the price point that this Wildcat is that you're going to see all this countertop space and all this storage. If you're an entertainer, this would be perfect. So you're going to have a little towel hook and then tons of storage underneath the plastic bowl. So it keeps down on weight, keeps down on cost. This is going to be more of like your mid-entry level style. So it doesn't have the complete entry level. Still got great construction, but it does do spend less on the sink. And I don't know about you, but I probably wouldn't care about a sink, you know, when I'm traveling around too much. Stainless steel is nice, I guess, but you know, why get it if you don't want to pay for it? Way more storage right here. Tons of these. I'm going to open up, you know, maybe this one, and you can kind of get the idea for the rest. You also have the Furrion oven. So cook yourself up some DiGiorno, some pizzas. You're good to go. You also got the 3 stovetop burner to cook up all the fixins, along with a fan and a light, along with the Furrion microwave to match. Fit yourself in a couple bags of popcorn, and even a little wine holder right there for you campers that like to slurp a couple down. The black glass insert just adds to the decor, adds to the storage, gives it a nice like homey feel to it. And this storage wraps all the way across, you know, the entirety of this kitchen. So I absolutely love that. I mean, look at that. Who wouldn't want to sit down in this kitchen when you're camping? Just pretty freaking awesome. Outlet there in the corner. You know, call it your little margarita station. More storage. The Everchill mini fridge. Put some bottles of water and whatnot in there. But I'm digging it. Really liking this floor plan. First of its kind for me. I'm sure if you guys have been shopping for RVs, you might have seen more. I don't know. But it's pretty darn unique. Now the dinette, again, seating for 4. Pretty comfortable. Does drop down to make a bed. You remove those metal legs and put it right there on those wood little nubs. And you're good to go. You get a little storage underneath with some totes. But then also, those are going to be cornhole boards. So that way you can kind of get the party going on outside of the camper. USBs and outlets. This is the 10.7 cubic foot 12 volt refrigerator. So 12 volts nice because the freezer section will actually keep stuff frozen. Just works just like the one inside your refrigerator. Just runs off some different power. So this will run off shore power, but also your truck when you're driving down the road, you know, your solar panels, you know, all that good stuff. Ooh, bam. Babe, if you're watching, I love you. We got the homecoming football game, so hopefully the Falcons bring home a dub. I know the Carson at home, he's a freshman. He's all getting all nervous. Hopefully he gets in there. Hopefully they blow him out and he gets a little bit of playing time. Fuse box right here, so if something isn't working, make sure to check this out. You also get the Furrion control for your heat and AC. And again, this is going to be the control center for your camper. So all your different lights, your awning extension, tank heaters, that's important if you're going to do some extended camping, whether it's early spring or fall. You know, this weekend's supposed to be in the 50s. You don't need to turn on that tank heater, but, you know, coming about another month and a half when winter starts, pop that thing on when it's just below freezing. Stay out a little bit longer than you would, because you know this thing's got enough heat to do it. The bathroom's got incredible height. You definitely do not feel cramped in this. And the bathroom, or I'm sorry, the toilet rather, is in a position to where you can actually sit down, even if you're a round belly like myself, and do your thing without you being shoulder to shoulder. Ooh. Got some good storage. You're also looking at about 2.5 knuckles deep or so for storage length in that. The shower, pretty good size shower. Now I am 6 feet tall, 305 pounds now, unfortunately. Ooh, drop that. And I fit in here absolutely fine. So this is not going to be, you know, a super cramped shower. You definitely have space to take a comfortable shower. And you got that on-demand hot water heater, so you can take a much lengthier shower than most RVs would allow you to. Also got a little fan to help out suck the steam or stink out. Heading into the bedroom. Pretty good space due to this east to west slide. And it looks like we got a king bed in here. Love seeing that. I would like to see a couple windows, but that's okay that it doesn't have it because you do have A little window right here for some natural light. Again, an emergency exit, pull, push, and plop. You don't get the old Dracula shades, but you do get those, which work pretty well to block out the sun. Really nice dresser. So you're going to have two of the kind of the split drawers up top, and then two of the longer drawers. And I should have pointed this out in the kitchen, but those are going to be the soft close. And then one other thing that you get is a little bit of storage underneath here. Pretty classic, but it is much larger than most brands. A little bit of overhead storage there too, which has got some pretty good depth to it. But look at this. Look at that closet. Pretty darn snazzy. You got all the room that you could possibly want. If you're doing some extended camping, you could fit a ton of clothing. You also get some overhead storage, maybe for some shoes, or again, stowaway items like your blankets. I love seeing that. And then right over here, you get a little closet butted up against that bathroom, so you have access to your water for a washer and dryer, a fully stackable washer and dryer. So one, pretty similar to your home. So that's pretty darn incredible. But all right, guys, if you guys have made it this far, if you don't mind, hit that like and subscribe button for me. Again, this is the 2024 Wildcat 35FL. I'm going to give you one more little look here. Then we're going to head around the outside, show you where everything is. And then I'm off to the homecoming game, baby. Go Falcons. All right, let's see here. Look how big that window is. Just a big fan of these Wildcats. I haven't really seen them too much, and since I started at a different dealership, it was probably about 10 years ago when I first started, I sold these. This, and it kind of reminds me of the Chaparral, but I forgot how much I enjoyed them. All right, so in case you missed it, the pop-up before, all the specifications, length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes, will be down in the description of this video. You got the Rhino box up front. So it is a little bit of a stiffer ride compared to most, but it's nothing that's that bad. You also got the old Great American flag holder right here. But this Rhino box is what allows you to have that massive pantry up in the top. They got the LEDs going on either side, so that way you can see a little bit easier at night. Up here, you got a little bit of a classic, front storage, but it is a little bit larger, and you get access through the pass-through, which is pretty interesting. You also get your spare tire. Go ahead and lock that up. Propane behind this door. But there's that pass-through storage. Then the mesh netting. It also is going to show off that aluminum frame construction, which is going to be, welded at all points as well. You also get a little night light, and you notice there's no exposed wood. So you have linoleum over here, kind of an insulated insulation board right there, kind of protecting everything. But you got the black wrap right there to keep things, a little buttoned up. Laminated on the sides of the slides, which is really nice and secure. And then underneath here, it's got that what they call the road armor. So every 6 feet is another panel. So if you ever have to drop the bottom, it's not just 1 or 2 pieces. It's actually going to be probably about, I think it's 8 pieces or so. But that'll save you money on maintenance long term. If you ever have a problem, you remove one panel, not every panel. The awning is fairly large. I'm going to guess about 16 feet. You also get the LED strip. The step above solid entry steps, the kind that just flip up into the doorway. And then you have the vacuum bonded construction. That's what they call it. Underbelly armor. And then your extended season, which we got into a little bit with the 12 volt. Right here, you got an apple juice bottle popper. Electric stab jacks. Place where you can plug in a TV along with the cable outlet. So watch the game out here. Plug in some movies. Having a good time. Heading up the back of the coach, you're going to see you are prepped for the Lippert on-the-go ladder system. So right inside those 2 openings, you put those hooks right there, and you can get on top of the coach to check your seals, check your slides. You also got the backup camera, so the Furrion. So right there, when you're driving down the road, you can see with some distance markers what's behind you. It also has a built-in mic where you can talk. It's kind of like the argument stopper. So if you're backing up against the tree, it's one way. But, one way is better than no way. So, whoever's backing it up, the person back here can talk to the person up there. Right here is going to be where you plug in the coach. Dual axle. Little sewer outlet connection. Here's going to be your other one. There's the back side of that Suburban on demand. Love seeing that. The other side of the pass-through storage. And then your docking station. So you got your battery disconnect, your landing controls, black tank flush, which is basically a sprinkler system there for your poop tank. You got all your fills, and then you have hot and cold water in the form of an outside shower. Love seeing that. And then, of course, your low point drain. But all right, guys, hope you guys have a wonderful day. Hope you guys enjoyed the tour. Hit that like and subscribe button for future RV content. My name is Hunter, and this was the 2024 Wildcat 35FL. Have a good night. See ya.